My name is Linda May, and I'm an Environmental Outreach Coordinator for the Georgia DNR Wildlife Resources Division. I work with anyone who wants to learn more about nature, about wildlife in particular, anyone that's curious about the natural world. So that used to be more students and teachers, and now it's kind of segued more into the general public. Well, Georgia Outdoors is a PBS or Georgia Public Television show that is hosted by Sharon Collins. And I've watched her show for years, and so I was real thrilled to get her phone call. And she had seen some artwork through our media about the Youth Birding T-shirt art contest, which is part of a larger environmental education initiative, the Youth Birding Competition. And she was just fascinated by the quality of this artwork and wanted to learn more about it. One came up in particular, which was SKA Academy of Art and Design. They just happened to be in the middle of making their artwork for this year's competition. Shane Keating came out, he's the videographer, met him at the school, but it was a really fun experience. I thought when my roommate in college said, well, what do you want to do when you graduate with your wildlife management degree? Well, I don't know, I guess I'll be a biologist or something. And I had no idea at that point what it was going to turn into. I went into this career because of my love for nature and the outdoors, and it was bothersome that people were so afraid of what was in their backyards. And that's kind of what had me lean a little more towards environmental education. I can only be at one place at one time. To really reach the masses, I felt like video was the way to go. And I'm not particularly a camera ham. You know, whatever I would normally say to a family member or a neighbor that makes them go, oh, I didn't know that. I never noticed that before. That's really interesting. Just do that in front of a camera and see where it goes. I know I appreciated when someone would slow down and take the time to just share something with me that I otherwise would have walked right past outside. It could be a bird call, it could be something blooming, it could be a funky little insect, you know, but it just adds such richness to life. And it makes me want to notice more and more. It's beautifully complex, this world that we live in. And so to just give a little piece of that to someone, even when they're not expecting it, is such a gift. I know it was for me, and so I just want to pass that along.